Hi, welcome to the market alert for Thursday, 22nd of March 2018. So yesterday in the pound, we started off with a bit of buying. You can see all of the green bars there, and then we were hit by selling pressure. The volume's greater in this bar than the previous buying bar. The range is narrower, and the market pulls back to the 20-bar average. The news comes out at 9:30, and there was quite a bit of news yesterday. Have a look at Forest Factory. You can see there we had a whole load of news, and I don't know which one actually moved the market. It doesn't really matter, but the 9:30 news yesterday moving prices to the upside there for the pound. Just get the right chart. Too many charts open here. So yeah, the pound's higher, and then it drifted down back to the 20-bar average and the psychological support there, sideways then, and then dollar moved lower as the US rates were increased once again. And you will see that here as well. You'll see that the interest rates actually moved higher yesterday in the US from 1.5 to 1.75, up a quarter of 1 point there. In the daily chart, the pound continuing to move higher. We're through the 76%, or just sitting at it at the moment, an interesting area. What we need to do here is to have a look a bit further out, and we'll have to go to this high, to this low, and there you will see the next 76% retracement. I'm just going to remove all of these just to clear the decks a bit. We'll get rid of that one as well, and there you can see where we are. Just draw in that one there, which is in the same place as the 76%, which is probably why the market's struggling there at the moment. And then of course, should prices continue to move higher, we've got here, and obviously the high of January, which seems a long way away now, as we're sort of midway through March. The last time the pound was at these levels. That is, of course, as long as it continues to move to the upside, but we could see some resistance here where the market's forced lower, and if that is the case, then we'll mark up the downside targets in this market. The Dow, well, this was an interesting picture. It's not unusual for this market to take off before the FOMC announcement. What was strange is the fact that it took so long to do it. No idea what triggered it, but the market certainly shot up and traded sideways, back down. Another retest of the lows there, and then there's the news, and it wasn't greeted very well, and the market coming back down before retracing. And if you look at the daily chart, you will see why the market stopped at this level, because we had a 76% retracement in the way. Market traded up to it and then traded back down, and now you can see we've got another 76% retracement here as this market's sitting on this at the moment. So it's all fairly predictable where it's likely to stop, given any change in direction or resistance. Also keep in mind at the moment that this market is still below the 20-bar moving average. It's also making lower highs as well. I'm just going to draw this in. Actually, I'm just going to change the colors a bit and just show you this. If we go from the high of this bar through to the first high, you'll see what this market's actually doing at the moment. And what we can do here is just copy this line and create a channel. That's where the first part comes to. So should the market break these 76% here, then the next downside target obviously is going to be the low of this test bar, and you'll probably find the market stopping here. And if you were to measure from this area here to this high, you'll see that the trend line drops bang on 76%, and no surprise there really. And if we go to the next one, excuse me, you'll see it brings it right into the area where this market would find some sort of support there. So if you were short, the market moves lower, then you want to consider these two areas, and in particular this one, the latter one, because it brings it down into an area in this trend channel where the market is likely to find some sort of support there. In the implied volatility, very strange actually, this moving lower yesterday, 1563 down to 1445, which is very strange given that the market sold off from that 76% in the daily, but then it did bounce back, I suppose. But that's very strange, and there may be an element of relief as well that another interest rate rise is out of the way. Bitcoin continues to move higher at the moment. This also moving to the upside, and again it's just a matter of waiting to see if this market will take out the 88 level, or it's going to head back down before it moves off, or it's going to do this and then back down to this way as well. So we'll see, but at the moment green bars and a bit of optimism around in this market, but I think there's still some more for the downside on this. We haven't got that massive volume yet to climatic volume as it's called. We did have a bit in this bar here, market coming off the lows, but needs a really good shakeout, some sort of to the downside, and then that will be it sort of thing. But at the moment there's still potential to come back and retest the February low there. Right, that will do it for this one. If there's anything to report, I will let you know, but other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.